Yeah. You'd be down for that madness? Down with that sickness, one could say? Oh boy. Mm-hmm. I guess it feels like most of the projectiles are larger and the aim assist is greater. At least to me. Ooh. I miss when this map had like the shield doors blocking these entrances, so you can just shoot through the other side. You actually had to go through. Yeah. I mean, I can respect the idea, like, oh, people are just going to camp awkwardly on the other side of the door. Right? But it's like, well, that's what... Well, I just feel like it's like, well, if they're like... I'd make it to where, like, if you're super close, right? Then it can, breach. Or just, like, make it to where if you stand too close to the shield door, you start losing your shields. Or, y'all just fucking flank. You know? I found one. This is one of the maps done by Creative Assembly. These are the same guys that did the Doom 2016 multiplayer. And it kind of shows. I think they're something. Looks like they're hanging around in the middle. Ooh, he got me. Ooh. I'm getting creamed. Shepard, am I your dirty little... No, it's Garrus. Am I your dirty little secret? Ah! I think this is definitely a fun map. I also thought it would be neat if they had a map where there were sections that would like systemically like break, and you'd have like, oh, we lost gravity in this part for a little bit, right? Like it starts like lights start blaring, and then after that it's like, oh, gravity just became less here. Right? Make it like a 2 or 3 story map, and when the gravity's like that, it means you can use alternate routes to flank. Sword base is so good. So good. I hope they don't Fuck, I hope they have like more ammo in Halo Infinite than what they did in 4 and 5, where it's like, haha, I am a Spartan and I brought 3 clips of ammo. Yeah. It gets kind of fucking irritating. Like, I can respect it in multiplayer, right? Because you want to make sure someone can't just sit there abusing the shit out of a power weapon. But for single player, right? Just fucking turn up that ammo count. I don't want to have to be constantly picking up new guns. I know there's an argument to be made for like that being good game design, right? Because it's like, oh, well, it forces you to use to think on your feet and swap weapons, and it's like, but I think that's a bullshit argument. It's like, instead of doing that, why don't you just make your guns good? No partaking for you. Sheer machismo. What's your take on equipment from Halo 3 versus armor abilities? Yeah? I think they both have yeah. I feel like you get rid of armor ability and then just have the bubble shield as an equipment, right? Because it kind of does the same thing, but it's you can counter it, you know? Hmm. Yeah. I feel like get rid of sprint. Right, I generally argue that if you have sprint in your game and you say you need it because the maps are too big, then you failed from game design. Just make the maps like reasonably paced. Like when you're designing a map, you should be like, okay, this is how long, right, we expect them to take to get from here to here. Obviously, you can't do that down to a pure scientific level for every bit, but like, if you think you need sprint, make smaller maps. That's why you don't have 1v1s on maps designed for 8v8. Get rid of sprint, get rid of armor lock. I feel like you could just, it's, instead of having like innate armor abilities, I feel like the way you could do it is just have equipment, but some of it's just like reusable. Like jetpack could be a thing, a piece of equipment you pick up, right, and you use it. Something like the bubble shield could be just a grenade, right? Like they could have like, if I did it right, I'd have like your 2 basic grenades, your frag and your plasma, and then make the third type just like a throwable that's like kind of like an equipment slot, but just for throwables, and then you could just have your reusable shit like jetpack and I don't know what else like hologram maybe. Mm-hmm. And then like yeah, invisibility. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like you could, instead of armor lock existing in its current form, you can make it like this burst that just shoves physics shit away from you. Right? Well, yeah. So I like it, but I respect that a lot of people don't like it, right? So I'm just spitballing like alternate takes, you know? Throwing shit at the wall. I respect that. But yeah, but I feel like I feel like the bubble shield is just a better, like it kind of accomplishes a lot of the same thing, right? Because vehicles like, obviously, like vehicles can drive through it. I like the idea. Oh my god, how did I lose that? I'm embarrassed. Sure. Mm-hmm. I know one of the reasons they got rid of equipment was just because they didn't like the way the AI like use it, because they were like, there's like, we can't really make them intelligently use this stuff. Yeah. Like they don't need to use every, like, not every armor ability needs to be something that's used in the campaign. Well, the needler doesn't have. Are you talking about the needle rifle? Oh yeah. One aspect that I think Bungie fell a little short on was good aesthetic. Double kill. How would you feel about grenades not doing as much damage but causing more reticle bloom? But only on some weapons. Yeah. I feel like that would make sense though. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. I think I'm fucked. I know somebody had it. Oh my god. I think so. One thing I think they should have done is really evolved the Covenant aesthetic more, so it's not just everything is purple. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like no one should spawn with more than one grenade. Oh darn, it'd be a shame if you came and attacked me. Rejection. Oops. Fucking bleed through. I really don't like bleed through. Yeah. Like, I feel like the concept of separating your shields from your health adds a tactical element to the gameplay. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of like the DMR and the Battle Rift. Like, why do we have both of them? And the whole reason why we have both is simply because they're trying to appease everybody, because some people really like the DMR. Yeah, I think in the single player it's fine, right? But for multiplayer, it can suck a fat one. It needs to be treated like a it needs to be treated like a power weapon. Like, that's all they need to do with it. Like, if you treat it like a power weapon, I think that would be the best solution. Yeah, you'd think a helmet that could survive space like this would be slightly better at filtering out the fucking tinnitus. Uh-oh. I think I just killed our teammate there. Yep. And once again, I find myself wishing that they had an option to just let me say, don't give me the same... Like, if I queued up for multiple games, right? Like, Reach 3 and whatnot, if I could just have a setting that's like, don't give me the exact same one I just did. That would be neat. You should throw some
Halo 1 in there.
You should throw some Halo 1 in there. Unless you just don't want to. But it's funny. You have a good point, though. I think so. I don't think it's as busted when it's in, like, 4v4. When it gets to 8v8, that's when it becomes like the real clusterfuck shows up. Yeah, but I normally don't. I normally queue for the like assault one. Slayer. This is a map I get fucking tired of. He's just standing there, menacingly. Oh. Time to go take his sniper ammo. Anywho, as I was saying... Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm fine. Bitch. What, the enemy? Or... Yeah. Wait, am I not supposed to throw grenades at you? It wasn't I. That guy, yeah, that guy's gotta be new. He was shooting me from the other side of the map with the assault rifle, like he thought like that was gonna get me. Our vision is based off movement. What I don't get is why'd they even bring title update to MCC? Title update was only brought in the first place to make it more like the old Halo games, but we have the old Halo games. I say fuck them all. I love the constant arguments in the Halo subreddit though about playable elites. It's like, look, man, I'd like them, but like, if it means like I get other shit, I'm fine without them. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I like them, right? But like, let's say they added them, right? They're probably not gonna have the same level of customization as Spartans did, right? And then it's just be people bitching that they want more. Even though they can literally look at statistics to see how many people use them in these games. Stinky. Sniper on the other side. Or sniper rifle, I should say. I think 117's gonna grab it. Ooh woo. Yeah, I found him. Right. Halo Reach be like, precision weapons were pretty obnoxious in Halo 3. Anyway, let's make them even worse. Let's really just crank up that that auto aim and long range. Yeah, I think they were a little too lenient with the amount of like how betraying your teammate, as long as an enemy shot like cough in his direction in the last 5 seconds, it doesn't count as a betrayal. And it's like, that's bullshit. Like, come on, dude. You know it was betrayal. It was counted as a fucking betrayal. Sure, give the enemy an assist, but come on. Oh, I'm streaming, by the way, in case I didn't make that clear. No, I'm streaming. Oh, hey, I got a viewer. Say hello to our one viewer, Alex. 5 seconds ago, we didn't have one. Now we do. Yeah, you still can. It's probably a bot. Everyone keeps talking about how the season shit is just to set up a blueprint for what they want to do for Infinite, right? For like Battle Pass, basically. And like, I would be okay with Battle Passes if they're done exactly like this, where like you get it, and even if I buy it and then don't play the game for 2 years, I can come back and still unlock the items. None of that, like, oh, you buy it, but now you have a limited amount of time to unlock the items. I hate that shit. And I know people will argue, it's like, well, to get people to play the game, you know, to keep the community alive. I'm like, just make a fun game. Right? I don't want to have to feel fucking pressured to play your game. Air pressure, yeah. To completely change the subject, when are we going to get like a Starship Troopers Left 4 Dead game? That'd be pretty neat. Because it hates you. Also, why can't we have multi-team? I miss those clusterfucks. What do you think is better, though? Do you think Reach's multi-team, where it was like 4 teams of 3, like it was 4 or 5 teams of 3 people, or Halo 2 is where it was just like a bunch of teams of 2 people? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Woo! Snipers. Yeah. Yeah. And again, I don't really have good opinions or strong opinions about any of the or warm feelings about any of like the Covenant themed ones, except for the Snowbound one. But it's also because it's something other than fucking purple everywhere. Oh, nope. Wombo combo. Ah! Ooh, he got me. Avenge me. Good question. He's basically shooting us. Ah! You know, if I was super rich, I would just make my own Halo game. And you just make a discount, just change it enough. Call it, instead of Halo, be too low. The main character would have a mustache. How would you feel? I'm not saying this for like, 'cause I think it'd be a good idea, but just because it's a common topic on the Halo subreddit. But how would you feel about Halo having more Doom 2016-esque movement? Not that necessarily the Doom 2016 movement. Yeah, you did. That was when I bought you. Yeah. I believe me. You just moved extra fast, basically. You just pretty fast movement, and then it had like that vaulting, but the vaulting was super quick. Right? It's a common argument on the subreddit. People are like, "Oh, you think you want that, but you don't know what you actually want. It wouldn't work." And I'm like, bro, if you go back to like Halo 1, right? Like, it wasn't that much slower than 2016. They just also factored in the map design to the movement. Ah! I love spawning directly in front of the enemy. I don't like these fucking tight quarters maps. They're so oppressive. Yep. But we can all agree, though, that like Halo Reach has the best Spartan aesthetics. Yeah. I definitely like that they felt taller in Halo 3. Reach, they feel kind of... Not just that, but like... They make them a little extra chunky. Ah! I just got shot by my teammate and he just crouched while looking at me. WCM. Fuck that guy. But we still won. Not even close, baby! Yeah. Can they just like filter out all the really ugly looking upgrades? Because I don't want to get those. Like all these... There was a subreddit post where someone basically did actual Halo 3 versions of all these fucking helmets they added. What they would actually look like. But they still looked so much better. I'm like, dude, fucking this guy was better than whoever designed half of these, where it's like... Oh, look, it's Marksman because it looks like a reticle. His helmet looks like a reticle. And like... God, whoever was in charge of helmet design at 343 is awful. Oh boy, it's your favorite. Fucking Team Snipers. Why do so many people fucking love to play goddamn Team Snipers? Can we, nothing but the same one game mode? I also have the beam rifle. I feel like it's not that much, right? It still encourages the people that move around to pick them up. Yeah, I agree. I guess makes map control a bit more important. You're not wrong. I also miss the physics in this game. Bodies flying through, I guess wish more games had it. Fuck me. Alex, where are all your kills, man? You should have said, like, I left them on the last map. You know, because you carried. Now to boldly go right in the middle. Ooh! Oh, hello, assholes down there. There's two of them downstairs. I avenged you. Oh, he got me. The thing I will say is controlling definitely gives you a bit more control over your movement. Just because of your ability to tilt the stick. It's not like do I have a... Is there a walking key? Did they ever add a walk key for this game? Like a shift walk?
That's GG.
Ah! Oh, cool. Bitch. Ah!
For sure, August is feeding at this point.
Yes. Let me see. Is there a like? Honorability toggle night vision. God damn it! Fucking stop taking me out of the. That's one thing I really hate. Is it constantly takes me out of the fucking settings. God damn it! God damn it, Alex! I'm gonna fucking. Oh my god.
Nice like here.
Oh, what the He's, yeah. Guitar Hero drum set. Yeah. Because it works. The only reason we're chucking 2 grenades over here is because they're chucking 2 grenades over there. Actually, I'm just killing a man because he was too weak to kill me with it. So, he deserves it. Saved you. I saved you, Alex. You gave me that look. There was a glint in your eye. Yep. Looks like I lost connection there. Interesting. I'm gonna stop streaming. No, Mike just reported he had problems.